Hey Internet, it's me. Now, tonight's movie is Scream for Summer. And the first thing I'll say, I did not watch the movie. I watched about 5-10 minutes of it. And that was pretty much all I can take. Because the first thing I noticed about this movie is that the people doing the edit apparently have never heard of audio balancing or just volume levels or any of that. Because the entire movie is nothing but background noise and then characters moving their mouths. Like, you assume they're actually saying words to each other, you just can't hear them most of the time. So it was just unwatchable at that point. Despite my best efforts of the time that I watched, I only got maybe half the conversation. And I'm not gonna watch a movie that can't even be bothered to put the movie together. Like, if it's bad because the acting's bad or the writing's bad or whatever the case is, fine. But if it's just technically bad, like you couldn't even bother assembling the movie in a way that makes it watchable to people, then I'm not going to waste my time entertaining your garbage. So yeah, right off the bat, it's unwatchable. But of the 10 minutes I watched, I did notice a few other things movie-related that are absolutely stupid. First of all, the main character has an older sister who is apparently old enough to be her mother. Like, her older sister looks to be at least double her age. It's just blatant and weird. Because it makes it seem like they both live at home. Like, the older sister references mom wanting her to do something or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, if her sister's 40 or older, which she appears to be, she shouldn't still be living at home with the main character and the mother, and it's just, I don't know, it's odd. It was a terrible casting choice, or maybe it's just really bad makeup making this woman look decrepit, but either way, it is not good. And I know I said in the other movie review earlier on that I like seeing older women in movies, but I mean as a character that fits that age, not like a 40-year-old pretending to be a 20-year-old. That's just insanity. But it then goes on from that scene to see the main character driving down the road while talking on her cell phone, and she's talking to her friend, and all of a sudden slams on her brakes, and you see a car come around the intersection and say, oh, I almost got run off the road. Except, A, you can see that she had a stop sign, and it didn't even say all way, so she had the stop sign, not the other car. B, she was talking on her phone and not paying attention to the road, so she didn't see the oncoming car that had right of way. If there was an accident, she was 100% at fault. So that was really dumb to put in the movie. And then, immediately following that, a cop comes up and pulls her over. And now, at the end of the police interaction, he tells her to slow it down, which is weird because she just came from a dead stop from when that guy cut her off, so she wasn't going fast. Like, definitely not fast enough to pull her over. Even if she's in a residential area, which is probably only 30 miles an hour, I doubt she was doing that. But secondly, the cop gets out and talks to her for a bit, they're old friends or whatever. He weirdly asks about her mother, and then he's like, oh, I miss your mother. I haven't seen her in a while. I'll have to stop by and visit her. And it was just odd vibes from that conversation. Like, seemed like he was having a bit of a Stacy's mom moment there. But then, at the end of it, he's like, oh, well, I gotta go. I got this crazy call that I have to head up to. And it's like, dude, you decided to stop and pull her over and do this whole pretense of pretending that you're a cop gonna write her a ticket and then spending the time to talk to her and catch up and all of that. Like, if you had an important call to go to, why were you dicking around with her on the side of the road for 5 minutes? Like, go to the call, man. This is why people hate cops. I mean, that and all the racist killings and everything. But mostly this. But yeah, that was about as far into the movie as I could get before I couldn't handle the audio levels being unwatchable and the whole thing just stupid. But yeah, just judging off those first 5 minutes, it was nothing but plot holes and terrible writing choices, so I probably wasn't going to enjoy the movie anyway. So if you're thinking about watching this movie, don't, because you can't, because it's garbage and you just won't even be able to hear things. Like, it won't even movie properly. But if that's not enough to dissuade you, it's also written very poorly by someone who's an idiot and is never humaned, just ever. Like, they just don't understand how reality works and how people interact and how talking is a thing and what ages people usually are. And just, yeah, none of that. They know literally nothing at all and made a movie with that entirety of no knowledge that they had. And that's Scream for Summer. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch a different movie, and I'm gonna watch it tonight, probably review it tonight, but I'll post the video tomorrow. So in the meantime, I don't know, go watch anything else. Go watch Nope. That was pretty good. Yeah, watch that instead. Okay, bye.